In our industry, there's a lot of focus on Aerospace 4.0, the digitalization and the Internet of Things. But listen, there's one company that's been doing that for years and is moving on so much further into its 3D world. Dassault Systemes, and I'm with the Vice President for the Aerospace and Defense business, David Ziegler. David, welcome to the program. Where are we going with Dassault? You're roaring ahead while people are just moving into where you were a few years back.
Right, thanks, Alan. Well, as you know, it's the industry renaissance we're after. It's not about the digitalization of all the manufacturing processes. Of course, it's very important for the aerospace industry to produce more aircraft, to reduce cost. But where we want to go and where we think the industry is going is on accelerating innovation. Our 3D experience platform will enable all the aerospace companies to innovate much faster, actually, and providing a complex ecosystem of distributed partners, stakeholders in the industry to push the flight envelope on innovation. Companies are now moving into new fields like air mobility, like vertical takeoff and landing, and of course, electrical aircraft. So we see very exciting things coming ahead.
One of the challenges in that kind of area is certification. Using your 3D experience, does that help a manufacturer or an innovator to actually get towards certification?
Actually, it's a very good point. You know, everyone today with our tools is able to develop a new aircraft in less than 2 years. But it's not about getting the first flight right. It's about the certification process. And with the new air mobility problems, we're going to see a lot of different, very tricky problems to solve, like, for example, noise. And our products will enable the aircraft manufacturer to clearly simulate the imprint and the footprint of the noise around the urban areas. So that's one way we can help them. Of course, we have a dedicated solution for certification that help all the aircraft manufacturers to track very precisely what are the specific requirements to achieve their certification on time. And before an aircraft is not certified, you cannot fly it for commercial purpose. So of course, that's one of the key of our offerings.
Now there's a lot of businesses involved in an aircraft program. How do you do this? Do you collaborate with across the whole supply chain?
We do have extensive, of course, relationship, not only with the aircraft manufacturer, but with suppliers, with airlines, with airports, with authorities, but we're also connected with the world of innovation. And that means the top institutes, such as NIAR, for example, in Wichita, where we have co-development program and the Joint Innovation Center.
And finally, we know there's a lot of concern about AI, for example. Are robots going to be taking over our jobs at a time when we're actually worried about can we get enough people? Where do you at Dassault Systemes see the future for the working environment?
Actually, whether it's on the shop floor, whether it's on a design office, or whether it's even in the customer's laptops, we're providing solutions that enable the people to imagine the solutions of tomorrow. So even if we're working with more and more sophisticated solutions and software that just provide the people the opportunity to invent more. So it's not going to be less jobs for the workforce of the future. It's going to be another way of working, enabling them to innovate faster and work better.
We're imagineering to the future. David, thank you very much for joining us.